What's up, soldiers? Your boy Chris vibes it up in the kitchen. Tasty Tuesday. Your boy hungry for some Caribbean breakfast. So in today's episode, I'm doing version 1 of the ultimate Caribbean breakfast. We've got some ackee, so we're representing Jamaica. We've got some boiled green fig or boiled green banana. You got to love that St. Lucia. And we're gonna mix everything up with some nice saltfish, and ooh, your boy just getting more hungry just thinking about it. Let's get cooking. So in my garden here, it's starting to go to seeds now. So it's a good time to harvest some of this. The more you cut it back, the more it's going to keep growing. And this is what in Jamaica they call Jamaican callaloo. In the southern Caribbean we call it chore baji, or spinach in some cases. But the Jamaicans, my Jamaican brethren and them call it Jamaican callaloo. Of course, what we call callaloo in the southern Caribbean is totally different. And over here I have some fresh thyme, so I'm gonna grab some fresh thyme as well. That's gonna go into our ideal breakfast here. And over here some parsley, so you know you gotta get that herbal element in there. We don't only burning the herb, we cooking with the herbs too. I've got a nice wide pan here, and I'd much prefer to go in with coconut oil, but went in the cupboard was bare. A kind of old mother hubbard kind of thing. So I'm gonna go in with some olive oil, and you want to start off with a low heat. And you'll notice it's a fair amount of olive oil here, a couple tablespoons at least. And I'm starting with that low heat because I want to go in with that. I'm using here one shallot, a large shallot. You can use a couple cloves of garlic and a small onion. That is cool. And I've got some of that. Ooh, smells nice. That fresh thyme. These are just the baby thyme. Just the tops of it from my garden in there. Just want that to sweat down nice and low and let it do its thing, you know. It's more about flavor, so I'm going in at this point as well with my fresh ground black pepper. And what I've got here is some prepared salted codfish. It's been boiled, it's been shredded, and most of the salt has been removed. You will notice I will not be using any salt in this dish because there's still a fair amount of remaining salt in here. At the end, taste it and adjust accordingly. Nice big chunks of that salted cod. In the Caribbean, we love with saltfish. What can I say? In the description of the video, I'll have a link to a video showing you how to prepare that salted fish. My heat is still on low. You're gonna have a nice layer of flavor there from that shallot, the salted cod, the thyme. I'm gonna go in now with some of that chopped parsley, again from the garden. Scotch bonnet pepper, seeds and everything. Remember, wash your hands with soap and water after. That is just for that wicked Caribbean kick. And I've got here about, I don't know, 8 small okra that I cut up small. I tell you, everything I find in the fridge going in this wicked lunch / breakfast, you know. I'm just going to turn my heat up now to medium. This has been going in total now for about 5 minutes. I'm going to turn my heat up to medium now, and this is where I'm going to add that shredded callaloo or chore baji, spinach. If you don't have access to this, you can always go in with cabbage. Cabbage will work great. We're not going to put a lid on there. It will seem like a lot. It will work and wilt its way down and work its way down. Earlier I said, I know at the start I said breakfast, then I said lunch. This, to be honest with you, here now, you could serve this just about any time. Caribbean people, you will enjoy this. Non-Caribbean people, you will learn to enjoy this. Trust me. As it starts to wilt down, and it's going to take a few minutes. What you want to do at this point here, I'm going to go in with some sweet pepper or bell peppers, just to sweeten it up just a little bit more. And I find that when I use any sort of greens, any sort of spinach, any sort of Jamaican callaloo, anything like that, I tend to get an itch at the back of my throat, especially when there's okra in there. So I like to go in with a squeeze of lemon juice. Just gonna let that keep going. We want this to wilt down just a little bit more before we go in with the star of the show. I've got here 1 can of cooked ackee, been drained, it's been rinsed, and be careful when we're handling it at this point. It's very tender. And I've got here 4 green bananas, cooking bananas, which have been cooked, has been boiled in salted water already. I will have a video showing you how to do that. Link down in the description of the video. Link down in the description of the video on how to prepare that Jamaican callaloo as well, for even more of that wicked Caribbean flavor. When you added the Jamaican callaloo in there, you could have gone in with about a quarter cup of coconut milk, and that's going to stew everything and bring everything together. If you also wanted, you could add a little pinch of nutmeg and a pinch of allspice in there. Watch now. Flavors for this. Now time to add that green cooked banana in there. And if you wanted, I'm just using green bananas here. If you wanted, you can use sweet potato. You can use, I mean, let's say an everyday potato would be good as well. Those Irish potato like Yukon Gold or something. Those would be ideal in here as well. Yam, cassava, dasheen, eddos. Gosh, now you're talking food. It's just that I have green bananas. It's cheap in the store here. So your boy making use of the price and the availability, you know. 3 minutes, let that warm and come through. Then we going in with the now for the star boy of the show, that ackee. I remember it will fall apart very easy because it's been sitting in that brine in the can. So fold it in gently, bring everything together, warm it through for about 2 minutes. Good, the ultimate Caribbean breakfast, no lie. A wicked one-pot meal here. I mean, you have some fried dumpling and you're good to go. A thick slice of bread, coconut bake, whatever. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. This is only version 1 of my ultimate Caribbean breakfast or brunch. I think I have 4 other recipes to share with you. You're gonna love it. Always a pleasure to have you guys here in the kitchen with me. What can I say? Bless up and enjoy, man.